Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt review time again. And this time we're going to be reviewing somebody that I've seen quite a few reviews on. I've just never gotten a chance to pan it out or review it. And that's arcsgold.com. And we're going to be trying out his 1 pound Rich Cons bag today. Now, this bag has no guaranteed set amount of gold in it, so I'm going to be really curious to find out what's inside of it. So let's just go to the overhead so we can get through this dirt. But first, here's the description. As you saw, a pretty bleak description. It essentially is one sentence. It tells you you're guaranteed gold with a chance of nuggets. What's even worse is that one sentence description has since been removed from his website, so he no longer has a description on this bag. All you're going to know is from the title that it is 1 pound of rich concentrates. So let's weigh it up to see if it is the 1 pound stated. And it is at 1 pound, 1.9 ounces. So let's open this up, see the Paydirt. And as you can see, I had to switch out my pans because sadly my black pans broke, 2 of them. So had to switch to the new SE pans. I will rinse this bag out before the end of the review just to make sure I don't miss anything. But there you go, some chunky stuff, nice big twig. Check it for magnetite. No real magnetite at all. Doesn't even look too heavy in black sands, but let's classify this down and listen to some music. Okay, all done classifying, and as you can see, pretty equal amounts, maybe a little bit more in the +10 and the -40, but not too bad. I'm going to be really curious to find out where the gold is. I really have no idea based on the description of this bag. I'm hoping I find a piece in the +10 because then at least I get a nugget, but only way to find out is to pan it out. So let's go get some water and do just that. So have my water, have my pan, have all of my Paydirt here from arcsgold.com, and let's just get started with the +10 and listen to some more music. Well, finished painting everything out as you saw, and that was some pretty easy Paydirt to go through, but we'll talk about that in a minute. For now, let's just show you the gold I found. In the plus 10, I found 4 pieces in there. Nice little haul. In the minus 10 plus 20, even more gold, about 15 pieces in there. And in the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold, but just one little piece in there. And lastly, in the minus 40, nothing. Not even one little piece in there. So let's just weigh this up, see what we get. Now, I was not guaranteed any set amount of gold in this. 0.195. Minus 10 plus 20. 0.390. And lastly, that one little piece, I don't think it's going to budge a scale. And nope. So let's just weigh it all up. .585 grams. So now let's just talk about Paydirt difficulty. Okay, there you go. Scale to resettled, 0.590. Now for Paydirt difficulty, this stuff was as easy as you can get. There wasn't very much in the way of black sands, and it clouded up the water a little bit, but not much. The only real difficult part about this Paydirt, it's not as bright and shiny as you might get from another seller, but it's still really easy Paydirt to go through. So for a beginner, it's an easy. For an advanced painter, it's an easy. And for an expert painter, it's easy as well. And now let's get to the ROI and the review. All right. Finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This again was from arcsgold.com. It was his 1 pound Rich Cons bag. Had no guaranteed stated amount of gold, but it does state you're guaranteed to find gold. Its cost was $49.99. Shipping was $8.10. So total cost right here, $58.09. Gold recovered again right here, 0.590 grams. Gold spot on the day that this was received was $56.90, making this gold's value worth $33.57, which makes my ROI a 57.79%, or on my scale, a 5.8. So not a very good ROI for a Rich Cons bag. Now for fun factor, I'm going to actually drop this down to a 5. It was way too easy to pan out. There was no fine gold, and when I get a rich concentrate bag, I expect to find fine gold. So really not happy with this bag at all in the fun factor, and that might have been alleviated if the description was better. And for description, I'm giving it a 2. It's pretty much one sentence. So for description, he's getting a 2. For quantity and packaging, he's getting a 9. 10 for quantity because it was over the stated 1 pound, and an 8 for the coffee bag. For customer service and shipping, he's getting a 10. The customer service was excellent when I emailed him, and he is, I notice, almost always on Facebook and very active. So customer service 10, shipping 10 because it shipped out really quickly. So total score for arcsgold.com 1 pound Rich Cons bag is a 6.4. So not a very good score. I have to say I am really disappointed in this bag. I've seen there are a lot of reviews of this seller. In fact, I just watched one from Bob's Pistols and Paydirt while I was panning this out, and even he found no fine gold. He did get a higher ROI than I did, but he also paid $100, double what I paid, so it was a more expensive bag, and you typically do get higher ROIs out of more expensive bags. Pretty disappointed, especially with a 6.4. Even if the description was better, the ROI was just too low on this bag for a $50 bag. So all that's left is to flash up the score, give away a 24 karat gold plated dime. So let's just flash up the score right here. Now, before I give away today's 24-karat gold-plated dime, I do need to give a shout-out to one of my newest Patreon members, and that's Charles King. So, Charles King, thank you very much for joining my Patreon page. And if anyone else is interested in supporting this channel, you can go to patreon.com/Miller Prospecting. And now for today's 24-karat gold-plated dime giveaway, that's going to go to Sometimesy. And I'm just guessing that's what it's supposed to say, but you'll see your name flash up a second and you'll know who you are. So make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button below.